Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bird Gutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And we will say it again. We still want you to send us your fucking videos of you saying worst movies on Netflix.
He wants you to send pictures of yourself naked, especially if you're a 30-year-old man who's overweight. You like,
dude, I can see that in the mirror. I'm a 34-year-old overweight man. I can look in the mirror, and if that's what got me off, I can just be like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's not like that, but like looking at yourself doesn't get the same effect. You're just like,
Well, that's what happens when I look at myself. I'm like, bleh, bleh. But anyway, this week's movie is Blood Lake, Attack of the Lampreys. Or Attack of the Killer Lampreys, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I'm still picturing you looking in the mirror going,
But this movie is a fucking Asylum movie, of course.
Oh, God, help us.
Fucking starring Shannon Doherty, which HD does not treat kindly.
She aged quite
poorly.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd, whose voice aged poorly.
Oh my God, his voice.
Fucking Rachel True from The Craft and Zach Ward from The Christmas Story tied us to TV show in 5 minutes of Transformers and 5 minutes of Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But he was in Christmas Story, so you gotta give him that.
Dude, you gotta give it up to Zach Ward.
Yeah.
Can't take nothing away from him. And,
he's one of the most memorable bullies in film history.
Like, I'm gonna say from now on, I don't fault these actors. They gotta eat.
Yeah, because I mean, look, how many jobs have we worked that are fucking awful that you didn't want to do, but you did because you needed the money?
A fucking bunch.
That's what Shannon Doherty did.
I know
that's why you can't fault her. You can say she looks awful.
I can say her performance was shit.
And she looks awful, but besides, I mean, because you can see every fucking line in her face.
She's
in full screen HD.
What are you, the National Enquirer? You're fucking, she's fucking old.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. She's old. Gravity's taking effect because it's starting to sag down here a little bit.
You're saying it like it's a really bad thing. Old people are going to get complex.
No, I want you to age naturally.
You
like
want me to age
everybody.
Everybody.
To age naturally like Jamie Lee Curtis. We already had this conversation about how women should not fucking stick needles in their face and fucking botulism in their faces.
Up like
and fake boobies just fucking bolted the fuck on. One up here and one down fucking here.
I got a facelift. How's it look?
But anyway, you know what sucks? This movie is rated TV-14 because, of course, it was on the Sci-Fi Channel. So what's that mean?
What's that mean?
Not a fucking single tit.
Whoa.
That's what it meant.
That's right.
What? Okay, I have a problem here.
Spazzing out.
Yes, okay. This movie is violent and gory as fuck.
That's okay.
Like, a lamprey comes out in the beginning, attacks this fucking city worker, fucking, was it when he pulls his eye out? Or that's later on, whatever. Gets brain sucked by this lamprey.
Brain sucked.
Later on, this dude gets his eye, this homeless guy gets his eye taken out. And then you see the eye stretching and the blood and the gore everywhere. TV-14. That's perfectly fucking fine here in this fucking country of America, that you can have all the blood, all the violence, all the gore that you fucking want, but if there's one goddamn nipple, one single solitary nipple, the wonderfulest thing in the fucking world, a fucking nipple, fucking people freak the fuck out because violence is fine, sex is bad. It should be the other fucking way around.
Sex so creepy. Sex is bad.
Yeah.
Evil. Sex
I don't fucking get it. Honestly, I really don't fucking get it. I was at work like a week or so ago, and a fucking waitress at work was like, oh, I let my fucking daughter watch Sons of Anarchy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, really? Your 8-year-old daughter? She's like, yeah, I cover her eyes when there's sex, the sex is involved, but like, she can handle the violence. And I was like, ha! And I fucking freaked out. And I'm like, exactly! You're what's wrong with this fucking country. You're what's wrong with everything. You're why I want to hang myself every fucking day.
Wow!
I didn't say that.
I was going to say, God damn, don't give her that. She'll be like...
But I don't want to hang myself every day.
I hope not, you know, because what how would I do it? I'd be like, Chris, can I come down, just sit there?
I watch a bad movie with you.
little pathetic. And I go up here and talk by myself with your dead body.
But anyway, we're kind of off track.
I guess.
I'm gonna get back on track.
Do
all right.
We need to? Oh.
As we said, Christopher Lloyd is the mayor of this town.
And
His voice.
So what do you want?
And there's lots of in between words. He'd be like, "Cause I am the mayor of this town, and like Jaws, all I'm worried about is tourism." Because it's like, say, Jaws and Piranha had a baby, and that baby fucked the movie Slugs. This is what came out.
Fucked.
But anyway, but Shannon Doherty is basically a bitchy housewife in this movie, I guess.
Basically, that's all she does.
And she's married to this.
Complain about everything.
Is married to this fish and game guy
who's more interested in fingering fish than he is his
and
wife.
lampreys.
Lampreys.
So anyway, there's this big fucking attack of I don't fucking care, dude. Honestly,
there are big attacks by lampirs. They said it 5 different ways in this movie, you know, and like, you know, so like, yeah, they're attacking the whole city, and people are like, oh my god, and then Shannon Doherty and her fucking douche get together with fucking boogly Christopher Lloyd. They fucking come up with a plan.
No, they don't.
Trying to shock them.
No, that's not what happens at all.
Wow, really?
Yes.
I was just trying to.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through the highlights because I don't fucking care anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Shannon Doherty and Douche Fish Wildlife dude. They have a 22-year-old teenage daughter
that they fucking do,
and a fucking like say 10-year-old dorky ass son. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. There's a beach party at the lake.
Dog too. It was a dog.
Well, the dog was a dead homeless guy, Scooter.
Scooter. Oh.
There's this fucking lake party, and there's all these people partying in the lake. What the fuck ever? It's not really a party. It's just people hanging out at the beach. But all these lampreys come and kill all the fishes. Everybody has blood on their legs, but there's no blood in the water.
No blood in the
Some
water.
shots, there's blood in the water, but other shots, no blood in the water.
No blood in the water. Not enough to cake your legs.
But whatever. People die. A whole bunch of fucking people die. Lampreys fucking kill even more people. And then, you know, for some reason now they can come out on the ground. So they're attacking people in parking lots. And fucking in cars, out of taps.
They're coming out of like fucking paper bags and shit. They're coming down out of
what about Kmart whiny Ray Romano? Remember? He got killed. They take his body to the corner, then fucking lampreys start coming out of his fucking chest and kills the corner.
He was like the felled comic relief. Because the whole time, what we got to mention a lot, which really stuck out in this movie, was the soundtrack didn't fit the scenes at all.
It didn't fit the story because there'd be like a scene where it's all intense and the music.
They're
going. They came up with a plan to electrocute the lampreys, and they're driving there, but the music's all happy, like the movie just ended.
Yeah. And they're like, let's go kill these lampreys. They've already killed like half the town.
And you know what else they killed in this fucking movie?
What?
Christopher Lloyd's fucking dignity.
They killed his dignity.
Because he's sitting on this toilet.
Oh, this is going to be hard to say.
All these lampreys come up right up his fucking ass.
Boom!
He falls to the ground.
And they go up in his
It shows a wiggle up in there. And then he dies, and then douchey fish dude comes in, and fucking Christopher Lloyd goes, ah! And fucking lamprey comes out.
Yeah.
That was it. Poor Christopher Lloyd.
His dignity went way out the window. How did Asylum get him to do that? Okay, Chris, here's what's gonna happen. Okay, he's gonna crawl up your blah hoo-hoo, and you're gonna like fall on the ground, and while you're laying there, spread eagle like, one of them's gonna crawl up your butthole. Okay? How does that sound? Then you're gonna go, and he's gonna go out your mouth. You know, Christopher Lloyd's like, I just want the fucking money.
And then after that, say fucking Shannon Doherty
stop
in one.
Bringing Shannon Elizabeth
I'm sorry.
down to this level.
She fights off lampreys with a curling iron. That does happen.
Yep.
And then, you know,
Like
the family...
time through this movie, these things were jumping up and grabbing people's balls and face and the eyes and going in the back of their head.
Yeah.
But Shannon Doherty's standing there in a fucking shower room with a billion of them around her, and her...
And they're just...
Yeah, and they're just...
on the wall.
Wah. They all do the same move, this. All they do, they're just like, yeah. She's like, oh, look out, the great dude, they're coming at you. Like, I don't see these things doing anything but going, wah, down the fucking thing. Fuck you, movie.
I know, for real.
Oh, we make lampions dangerous. Oh, yeah, fucking tomorrow, take a fucking little baby hedgehogs. We're like, oh, killer hedgehogs. You know?
Copyright Bird Gutter.
Yeah, they're gonna fly and hit your shoulder. Like, sir, fucking hedgehogs going crazy over town. You're like, oh my god, we got a newcomer. Fuck you, Asylum.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
Okay, let's just wrap this up.
End of movie.
Okay.
Done.
The family, you know, the douche and fucking Shannon Doherty and the fucking 22-year-old teenager, her boyfriend and the dorky-ass son.
Yep.
They all go to the power station because they're going to use dead lamprey livers to...
attract other lamprey...
into the power station so they can fucking electrocute them.
And then everybody escapes.
So that happens.
That does happen.
They electrocute them.
Fucking care.
And then the family packs up and they're leaving, and then there's another lamprey attack on another city worker.
Oh yeah, they
credits.
were just like sitting there. I was like, came out of the crowd. I was like,
but you know what's great though? As the family's driving off, they're like in this little parking lot-y type area, and they're just driving, but they never go on the road. They're driving. The road goes like this. They just keep going straight down like the shoulder. Yes.
The director's like, oh fuck it, the road's over there. Oh fuck it, I'm not shooting this again. But here's the whole thing. It's just like, you know, this movie, you knew exactly 10 minutes in. You were like,
20 minutes in, we exactly what was going to happen.
I know what's going to happen. I know how it's going to end. I do not need to watch a shitty movie.
Because we knew they were going. We knew that they were going to get separated. Yeah. We knew that people were going to die. We knew everything.
We knew everything.
Except I really didn't know that Christopher Lloyd was going to get a lamprey up the ass. That was just kind of fucking
a lamprey anal. Fucking boom.
Come on, Nick.
He's like, you're not really going to say something on my asshole. They're like, no, Chris. Of course your dog has sticks up. Like, you know, they give them fucking, we gotta take this stick, Chris, and paint it lime green so we can do the CGI, okay? Just like hold your breath. Yeah! You know?
Oh, this movie hurt me. And it made me kind of angry. But compared to other Asylum movies, it's kind of watchable.
It was kind of watchable. It was fun to make fun of.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to have a little bit more heart, like the Grinch's amount of heart. You know, that little black fucking shriveled up thing.
That part.
Yeah, it has that much heart.
Yeah, it was like trying to be on par with the whole Sharknado thing. Like,
well, Sharknado has no heart.
Well, I know that Sharknado has no heart.
Asylum has no heart.
Asylum has zero heart, dude.
But it's just an Asylum sci-fi movie. What else can we fucking say? But it was somewhat watchable. It wasn't like some of the other fucking ones that we watched that were like Asian schoolgirls. There's been a lot of Asylum movies.
I know, dude. Like, we need to stop. And we keep saying that, and we keep coming back.
We keep coming back.
Because we're like, dude, that looks horrible. You need to do it.
Come on, Christopher Lloyd and Shannon Doherty.
Asylum. You know, and when Christopher Lloyd opened his mouth and started talking, he was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh my god, no.
He didn't look too... I mean, he looked bad. He's old as fuck. But I mean...
Skin was falling
he didn't look as bad as Shannon Doherty, like, respectively.
That's so mean, dude. Shannon Doherty, she'd be like...
She's probably 40 years younger than him and looks about the same.
Yeah, but she's desperate to hear any word about her, and she'll be like, Shannon Doherty recently, or today, and then our shit will pop out. We're like, she fucking looks horrible. And she's like, oh my god! You know, it's like Shannon Doherty kills herself today with a fucking 3-7 Magnum, you know, fucking. And the culprits seem to be Bird and Fat Gata fucking worst movies.
They just have a loop on her computer as her suicide note. She looks awful! She looks awful!
She looks horrible! She looks horrible! You know, Jesus, sit there listening to that. On a 24-hour basis, rocking back and forth, and she's like, cherry pie.
And on that note, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. For Bird and Gutter, we'll see you next week.
Unless we cherry pie ourselves like Shannon Dargety's going to. I keep calling her Shannon Dargety. Dargety. Dar!
That's what her face looks like. Like a big pop of Dargety.
This fucking horrible. It's a big potion. Darn it.
What are you putting that on now?
No. There we go. How's that look? Looks stupid, don't it?
Yes. You know what sucks?
Bulldog.
This TV is rated... No. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Shannon Elizabeth. She hasn't sunk down to the fucking asylum yet.